a compilation of Shakespearean things.
The History of English in 10 minutes. Chapter 3, Shakespeare, or a plaque on both his houses. As the dictionary tells us, about 2,000 new words and phrases were invented by William Shakespeare. He gave us handy words like eyeball, puppy dog and anchovy, and more show-offy words like dauntless, besmirch and lacklustre. He came up with the word alligator, soon after he ran out of things to rhyme with crocodile. And a nation of tea drinkers finally took him to their hearts when he invented the hobnob. Shakespeare knew the power of catchphrases as well as biscuits. Without him, we'd never eat our flesh and blood out of house and home. We'd have to say good riddance to the green-eyed monster, and breaking the ice would be as dead as a doornail. If you tried to get your money's worth, you'd be given short shrift, and anyone who laid it on with a trowel could be hoisted with his own petard. Of course, it's possible other people used these words first, but the dictionary writers liked looking them up in Shakespeare because there was more cross-dressing and people poking each other's eyes out. Shakespeare's poetry showed the world that English was a rich, vibrant language with limitless expressive and emotional power, and he still had time to open all those tea rooms in Stratford.
And now...
Mr. Adam Long.
Oh, shit. No, let me get them. They go in order, so just let me do it.
Okay.
I got it. Okay, what I've done is I've just written a few notes on Shakespeare's life just to get the show off to a good start. Just so like everybody could know all the stuff that he did and everything. As you can see, I'm not actually an audience member. I completely fooled you. Okay. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born in 1564 in the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. The third of 8 children, he was the eldest son of John Shakespeare, a locally prominent merchant, and Mary Arden, daughter of a Roman Catholic member of the landed gentry. In 1582, he married Anne Hathaway. Shakespeare arrived in London in 1588, and by 1592, he had achieved success as an actor and a playwright. After 1608, his dramatic production lessened, and it seems that he spent more time in Stratford. There he dictated to his secretary, Rudolf Hess, the work Mein Kampf, in which he set forth this program for the restoration of Germany to a dominant position in Europe. After reoccupying the Rhineland zone between France and Germany and annexing Austria, the Sudetenland, and the remainder of Czechoslovakia, Shakespeare invaded Poland on September 1st, 1939, thus precipitating World War II. I never knew that before. Okay, Shakespeare remained in Berlin when the Russians entered the city on April 1st, 1945, and committed suicide with his mistress, Eva Perón. He lies buried in the church at Stratford. Thank you very much.
Come bite my thumb, I hope you know the stakes. I'll put a slug between your shoulder blades, then ask what light through yonder poser breaks. I have been iambic on that assy bastard. My rhyme's a classic. Your crap is drafted by kindergartner high on acid. Yo, man, you're an old white soldier boy who has no swag and no gonads. Egads, it's so sad. And to top it off, you're not a doctor. I've never seen a softer author. You crook, you. I bet you wrote the Twilight books too.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. Our lesson this evening is taken from the Gospel according to St. John, chapter 2, beginning at the first verse. And on the 3rd day, there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee. And it came to pass that all the wine was drunk. And the mother of Jesus said unto the Lord, They have no more wine. And Jesus said unto the servants, Fill 6 water pots with water. And they did so. And when the steward of the feast did taste of the water from the pots, it had become wine. And he knew not whence it had come. But the servants did know. And they applauded loudly in the kitchen. And they said unto the Lord, "How the hell did you do that?" And inquired of him, "Do you do children's parties?" And the Lord said, "No." But the servants did press him, saying, "Go on, give us another one." And so he brought forth a carrot and said, "Behold this, for it is a carrot." And all about him knew that it was so, for it was orange with a green top. And he did place a large red cloth over the carrot, and then removed it, and lo, he held in his hand a white rabbit. And all were amazed and said, "This guy is really good. He should turn professional." And there came unto him a woman called Mary, who had seen the Lord and believed. And Jesus said unto her, "Put on a tutu and lie down in this box." And then took he forth a saw and cleft her in twain. And there was much wailing and gnashing of teeth. But Jesus said, "O ye of little faith." And he threw open the box, and lo, Mary was whole. And the crowd went absolutely bananas. And Jesus and Mary took a big bow, and he said unto her, "From now on you shall be known as Sharon." For that is a good name for an assistant. And the people said unto him, "We've never seen anything like this. This is great. You shouldn't be wasting your time in a small one-camel town like Cana. You should be playing the big arena in Jerusalem." And Jesus did hearken unto their words. And he did go unto Jerusalem. And he did his full act before the scribes and the Pharisees and the Romans. But alas, it did not please them in their hearts. In fact, they absolutely crucified him. Here ends the lesson.
Finished.